Right? You see how sadhana is important. Sadhana is important to focus. So when one misses some process, then immediately we come out. Sadhana should be practiced. Sadhana, yeah. Beginning from the morning, early morning, when you get up, when you wake up. Jai Sri Guru Gauranga Gandhavika Giridhari Sri Radha Govinda Jagannath Swami Ki Jai. And then you go to bathroom. Mahamantra can be chanted everywhere. It is never contaminated. One should chant mantras, then Vandeham Shri Guru and Guru Vastakam. Many. Then you put tilak on, you chant the appropriate mantras. When you mix tilak, there's one mantra. Then the mantra you put the tilak on. Everybody sing. When I chant every day, you know, I automatically now even. Yes, I will tell you then. It will come. Those who understand the mantras, otherwise it is only, even if you don't understand, you focus on this. This is on our level, we have to learn to focus our mind straightly. This is important. Then the morning duties are done. Then Mahamantra should be chanted. 64 rounds. And then should be taken prasad. And then your consciousness will be purified. Krishna, if we are properly doing this, every day, then it is. After some time, it becomes just a kind of automatic. One is not conscious of it, but one does. Like Mahaprabhu, he was not anymore. He just performed these rules. He took shower in the lunchtime. He went to the sea to take shower also. Chanted some mantras. We see the Jagannath. But this was only external. So we are practicing this also as long as we are materialistic or kanishta, means materialistic devotees. Then we should chant to learn to focus. Then when the second level, higher level, we realize, then it automatically, we will always be connected with the higher plane. There is no mantras or necessary, just externally because we used. I am practicing this now since 43 years now. I do regularly. I cannot, very rare when I'm sick or when I'm, then even my rounds, I not take prasad before I finished my rounds. This since many years since. Now I'm almost 18 years I took sannyas. So, and I promised to myself from this day on, I will chant 64 rounds. I never missed, only when I was unconscious laying in the hospital, then 1-2 days or something. I could not do it physically. This sadhana should be, we should practice, and then it goes, we transformed, then spontaneous attachment or service will appear in us. In the beginning, we also have to always, someone has to tell us to this. And the reaction is for the very beginners, I do this. Very beginning level, you know. These are born sannyasis usually. They want to join and want to immediately take sannyas or become temple president. But they never understand. They have to go many lifetimes. They are not able to realize. This is something very, very important thing. It is not an external thing. So this is sadhana. I don't know why I know. Lalate Keshavam Dayam. It starts like this mantra. Lalate Keshavam Dayam. I tell you, this is a long one. Yeah, you get old. But one has to, when one picks tulasi leaf, one has to chant mantras, many mantras. The mantras for forgiving that we are taking leaves from her. All this should be very... But there are some devotees, they think they are far above, they don't have to do this anymore. This is the hopeless cases. They will not understand. It is important to do, and if we not do, we have to at least give example. We do it. Kesham Tayam Narayana Madhodari Vakshashtali Matavam Du Govindam Takupake Vishnum. That part comes after. So, I still do not know why I'm speaking this now. Yeah. You have time? 1 week? No eating, no sleeping, no drinking. Like Parikshit Maharaj and Gurudeva. We are speaking every day about these things. How you formulate your question again? The simplest advice is you will give up this enjoying spirit. You let Krishna enjoy. And you enjoy. Oh, this is, you're not conscious of it. Because we are life after life, we are going running like mad for enjoying. So this is in us. Even if you come to the temple, even devotees who stay in the temple for years, for 50 years I have seen, they still cannot give up this enjoying spirit. For them, everything is enjoying. Speaking is enjoying for them. They can speak for hours, but they like to hear themselves. They can do kirtan and jumping, but it is entertainment. It is, they look at me. I am kirtan man. All these things. There has to be in the heart, there is one button. You have to turn it. That whatever we do as a service to our Guru and to Mahaprabhu and to Radha Govinda. And this is not easy. This is the most difficult thing. Most difficult thing, because it means dying. Because we are living just for this, we are here because we want to enjoy. We want to enjoy ladies, men, family, money, power, name, fame, profit, all these things. This is very deep in us. So when this would be taken away, you will feel like that person. All these things, sweet things, what we like in this world, what we think we have to. If you take this away, then our life is finished. Better I die or I run away. So this has to be, this process not by violence or by force we can do. We have to just get a higher taste. If you know only eating only dead bodies and whatever they eat now, McDonald's food or something, you cannot appreciate samosa or wonderful preparations, gulab jamun. Gulab jamun. But the desire is there. Automatically, what we are really looking for is for love. Love. Safety. For truthfulness. For harmony. For eternal life. This is the real thing we are looking for. But you cannot attain it here with, as long as we want to enjoy this matter, this in this world. How will you? You cannot have both. So when we get a taste and we become really sincere, then Lord or Gurudeva will give a drop of this nectar, only a drop from an ocean, only a drop. And this will change our whole life. This is, and how to get this drop? This is the question, you know. Not, if you give me this drop of nectar, then I become also devotee. This kind of business you cannot do. Like there was in the beginning, I remember there was one, he was already 40 or something, but he was smoking much. Also ganja, he was a little invalid. And he said, I would like to get initiated. So he come regularly in the temple, in the first temple we had in Vienna. And he said, and I told him, if you want to get initiation, you have to give up to follow these regulative principles. No intoxication. He said, yes, if I get initiated, I stop immediately. So I suggested to Gurudeva. He invited. He got initiated. But then after a few weeks, we checked. He could not give up. He could not stop his bad habits. So like this, you can never understand what is what. How can you think you can cheat Krishna or Guru? It's not possible. We cheat ourselves. Then he fell down, you know. Now I don't know, he's problems with the police because he's dealing with this stuff, drugs. So he got the chance, but he misused. He did not. So he has to go on. This sincerity is very important. So it means we have to get experience in this material world that I know I cannot get what I'm looking in this material world. I must realize this. And even if I get it, every day I become older, I cannot enjoy. And one time I have to leave this place finished. So what will happen with me afterwards? I have to go again, the same thing. Childhood and schools. Then study or work, whatever. So, and then comes the time of enjoyment, because everybody tells you to enjoy. You're not realizing that we are just exploited in this material world. Whatever you read in the newspapers, whatever you read, it is all focused, how can I exploit you? They want to sell you something. Complete unnecessary things. Complete and politicians even, they make this crisis now, they make a big business. This is natural. And we are just like ships. We are running. Yes, this is the goal of life. And we think this is reality. And they will kill you even, if you not follow like others the command of the higher authorities there. People go mad. So, I did a few sentences. Try to pray for real mercy. And they have to become humble and sincere. Sincerity is both go together. If you're not humble, you cannot become sincere. If you're not sincere, then you cannot be humble. The same way, Trinada Visunijana Tarura Visahishana. All these four things must be together. You must be humble, more humble than a blade of grass, more tolerant than a tree, and to give every living being respect every living being. And you should not expect anything for you from anyone. So if one is missing or one you're not following, then all others are also not working. They go only together. And this is not easy. If you have fiery temperament, you cannot control anger or you cannot control lust. This is a big problem, That's all we can learn from this shloka. Trinada Visunijana Tarura Visahishana. More overdoses? According to me,
So what is the attitude one should chant with? Because I hear some people say one should try to remember past times, for example, while chanting. Because the last time what's doing anything, just listen to the sound.
this is Guru Maharaj when in the very beginning I met him first time. He said, chanting goes to the mind and in the ear, nothing else. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. First you learn this, then all other levels will come, manifest in your heart. In a very advanced stage, when you just call the name of Krishna, Krishna appearing. But we cannot do this artificially. It's a thing we have to become very, very pure in heart. Must be free from all false ego and I and my thinking. It's even some chanting of Hare Krishna or Kirtan. I feel Krishna is running away. Running away. Because the chanter is such false ego that he thinks that I am Krishna, I can. You know, the thing is, devotee should become very sensitive, very subtle understanding. He should be always conscious in his heart. He should not agitate the heart or the mind or the letting go. The Krishna manifests not when one is like a, I don't know, like an elephant in a glass house, you know. It's very, very fine. If it's loud or silent, doesn't matter. If one chants on the, with the proper consciousness, with the realization, then Krishna will be there. But just imitating, there will never be Krishna there. Just by external things, you know. All these things, you know, we have to start from the beginning. Otherwise, you will not understand properly what I say, and you will also not. It's not. We cannot realize by speaking. We have to make realize by doing, by get our experience ourselves. We are still all atheists, most of us, because we have no faith in Krishna. We think, I can influence, I can control something. You have to chant for Krishna's pleasure. You cannot control Krishna, you know. In whatever way you try, or you cannot control. Krishna is the controller. So if you're always conscious of Him, also when you chant, when you speak, whatever you do, then Krishna is working through you. Then He's always there. But we are trying to to manipulate to our external, this will not work. This is Krishna's hiding. When Krishna will not hear us, it must be with devotion, with bhakti, with humility. We must not approach him as the master and the great devotee. We must approach him as a servant. And all these great saints I met in these years, the older they become, the more humble they become. And very tolerant. And they give, they pay obeisances to you, But it's not just a show. They feel like this. You feel very ashamed, when you see this. At least myself. But others, they think, he understands who I am. They are useless. Things must change, and this must die, this mentality. I can control something, I am the doer. Everything goes very harmoniously if you let do Krishna as he likes it to do it. You can see that everything working perfectly. It's only when I'm going against him, if I go to do my false ego comes, then I create disturbance. Not only for others, also mainly for me, I create disturbance when I go and don't let the nature or the flow go as it goes. We have to learn this, we have to become trained up. This is what the Guru teaches us. Divya Gyan, divine knowledge, is giving us when we are fit, when we are qualified. Otherwise we will hear it and then we will not change anything. We will stay in ignorance and work on our career. As a great businessman or a great guru. And this inside knowledge, you should not be disturbed when we should just accept that I am not this, what I think, what I am. Just question this. We should question ourselves. I am really this, what I am showing to the outside. I am really there. They themselves do not understand that they are just like fools They think by imitating others, this is spiritual advancement. But if as soon as you say a wrong word, as soon as then they get to beat you immediately. You become enemy. But this is necessary. We have to go through these things. I don't know if somebody could follow this. It is important if we want to know transcendental plane, if we want to overcome birth and death, if you want to go home, back home. It is not our home here. It's a prison. So, and how to get taste for this? By practicing, by becoming sincere. Then Krishna will let us understand. So, many may think now, let us understand Krishna, I don't believe this. That means that we have no faith in Krishna. It means we are atheists. If he is the one who from everything comes from where everything goes again, that it is his, everything is his, and he is controlling everything. Even a blade of grass is under his control. Nothing can move without him. If we have realized at least a part of this, then we would behave very different, we would change. But we still think, I am the doer, I control this, and what is if I go not to hospital, who will save me? But by example, who will, if I'm not work hard for money, then who will save me? God will not save me. Why not? You have no faith because you don't believe that it is God that is existing. We got some example here. We never went out for working for money. And still, Krishna wanted this temple, Gurudeva wanted this temple. And he gave everything. So, it was manifesting. You think why it manifests? Because we are so good or so special. He wants it. We did not go against. We did not misuse his energy. We should always be conscious of this, that he is arranging everything. Even if I get some bad experience in this world, this is also his mercy, I have to understand. Because otherwise we cannot learn. We have to go through some experience. Boy, today I did not read anything. But all what I said is all is not comes not from me, my poor brain. I'm useless. Is there anything more to say? Brahman. Krishna Chaitanya. So Maharaj studying. He is far above our talkings. I'll stop here if there's no question. Jai Sri Gurudeva ki